We are looking at former President Trump's plane flying from New York, New Jersey down to the Reagan Airport in Washington, D.C. And of course, just want to let you know that we are tracking his trip to D.C. for his arraignment there at the courthouse. And of course, we'll keep you posted as we learn more and as he lands. So just wanted to point that out to you again. We're watching this, and his plane is due to arrive soon in Washington, D.C. And we're going to leave it there. Sharice Trump, Kira Davis, sorry for the interruption. But of course, as you know, big news today. So we're going to stay right here and continue to watch the progress of former President Trump as he makes his way to Washington, D.C. You know, Bob, of course, we saw in D.C. A very large crowd of reporters waiting there, but there was also a lot of music in the background. And oddly, when our very own Logan Raddick was checking in, I actually heard Kool and the Gang's Celebration in the background. It's an interesting, diverse crowd.
Yeah, you wonder, some celebrating against the indictment, some celebrating for, as we see the landing gear coming down on the plane. Now, the distance between Newark Airport and Reagan National, it can be covered more quickly than if you get on a typical commercial flight. It may take you an hour 15, hour and a half, but it can be done much quicker. I've done it before on a shuttle one time, going from D.C. to New York in 36 minutes. So it looks like this is one of the faster trips going from Newark down to Washington, D.C. And maybe he's been given some kind of priority. We don't know for sure. But heading into National Airport, and like you said, Kat, there are lots of people waiting outside. There's certainly a lot of media waiting outside the courthouse. And this is the first time that he will be charged for something he did as president of the United States. As now he gets closer to coming into Reagan National Airport. And yet, one of the things politically we have to say, he has not lost in the polls. He has actually maintained his strength against other Republican candidates, if not gotten stronger.
That's right. I think a lot of people, especially Democrats, perhaps anticipating this might weaken Trump, but it only seems to have invigorated his followers. But the question is, for those who maybe are undecided about Trump going towards 2024, how will it affect their opinions about him?
Yeah. And it's about to land. Don't know which direction it's coming from. That might be from the south, but he's going to be landing at National Airport. And once he disembarks, maybe 15, 20 minutes to get downtown to the courthouse. Again, not that far from the Capitol. And this is a moment, you know, we kind of, here's what I wonder, Katrina. We were here, how long ago was it? 2 months ago when he landed in New York.
City.
In a case that a lot of people, if not frivolous, at least not of the gravity that you would expect against a former president of the United States.
The alleged hush money.
And what you wonder is if they were testing the waters to see whether his supporters would turn out. Obviously, his supporters are turning out in polls. His supporters are turning out to support him in the various polling. And we've got him heading into National Airport right now.
That's right. And again, landing gear is down. Looks like he'll be landing any moment. And I know that we do have former Senator from New York and Newsmax analyst Al D'Amato standing by for his reaction. Senator D'Amato, I understand that you are there as we watch the former president's plane land right here. And again, former President Trump's plane has officially landed, and we will be watching it as it taxis the runway and as the former president, deplanes. Senator, what is your reaction to all of this?
I think this is a terrible situation for the nation. How do you think the nations of the world are looking upon the great power of the United States with this kind of nonsense going on? The attempt to impeach a president on the way on one side, the indictments of the former president on the other side. We're the great democracy, the great power, and here the political nonsense that has taken over does not strengthen the United States and in the eyes of our allies and the other nations of the world. It is a tragedy, and it's all nothing but smelly politics. Did you hear what I said? Smelly politics, and one side playing it against the other.